Hello guys, welcome back to S3D, and here's your daily dose of Mattel Masterverse. So today I wanted to talk about some slight changes between Wave 1 to 10 versus Wave 11 and up. So Mattel actually made some changes to some of the parts on these figures, make them kind of incompatible. So first up, very obviously, starting from wave 11 and up, they change up the way the hands are attached to the figures. I think the overall mold on the arms are still the same. They just changed the hands, the peg system that goes into the some of these figures. Not all of them, because I think they're still reusing some parts for some figures, like the Battle Armor Skeletor is on the old system. They didn't. They basically reused the arms from Zodak and the old Skeletors, and they haven't really made a new mold yet for that particular arm mold. So yeah, the older ones are using these. I think these are also compatible with the Origin figures, so you can pop and swap, but they will not work due to the significant size difference. So yeah, if you're gonna be trying to interchange hands, you might run into some issues. Also, they implemented this drop-down hip system. So basically, there's a little track that these things, I guess this dumbbell joint sits on, and you can push it down, to give it more articulation. Now, this is only good for figures that have the loincloth, because the loincloths really hinder the articulation. So if you're looking, I think most of the figures that they have in their lineup have some sort of a loincloth. Like pretty much most of the male figures have this kind of setup, unless it's like something weird, like, Many Faces or Roboto. So with Many Faces, he can still do the crouching pose easily because he doesn't have the loincloth hindering. This guy doesn't have the drop-down hips. Neither does that. So basically from wave 1 to 10, they don't have the drop-down hips. So, for the most part, Zodak is not going to be able to pull off a pose like that due to the fact that, he can lower his hips to allow better articulation. So Fisto can do that, Zodak can. But this guy, since he doesn't have any hindrance, he can pull it off easily. I think Roboto should be able to do it too. But anytime you have a figure that have the loincloth set up, you're not going to be able to do that. So it's a little bit unfortunate. And yeah, supposedly there is a way to remove this thing, but it's like such a pain in the ass. You have to heat up the whole thing, and then you have to pop up the upper torso, and then you have to, it's kind of like surgery, and it's not even worth it, because what are you gonna replace it with, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense to be doing that, unless you just want to swap, parts directly. But yeah, that's the compatibility issue right there. But, overall, I feel like, these figures on Wave 11 and up feel significantly more robust and higher quality than, figures from, 1 to 10. I heard it got to the point where people are like, just, they don't care anymore. That's why we're seeing so many people offloading these figures in masses on Mercari. And, the problem is, like, I see it with everything, with Hasbro products too. So even Bandai products, obviously you guys see, like a significant drop in interest in recent years. So yeah, anyway, so that's the difference. So hope, you guys find this information helpful. Thanks for watching.